So yeah, I started watching the Lord of the Rings series, and I gotta say, as someone who's an old school Lord of the Rings nerd, you know, pre-original movies, back when there was just the Rankin Bass movies and the Bakshi films, um, I didn't really have a lot of expectations. I was pretty burned by the Hobbit movies, and as much as I love the original films, the Peter Jackson movies, a lot of the love and trust I had was gone. I kind of went out of my way to avoid conversation about it. I certainly looked at some of the costuming because I can't help myself. But man, I saw the first episode last night and I can't stop thinking about it today. It really has just kind of like a very emotional way for me, brought me back to something that is so core to what I love about fantasy. I mean, Tolkien, I wouldn't know my husband, I wouldn't have my children. If it wasn't for Tolkien, I wouldn't have become a medievalist, I wouldn't have become a writer. When I discovered The Lord of the Rings at 14, I was a very lonely, very religious child who was a pretty sad person. And once I read Lord of the Rings, I could just imagine worlds so different from the ones that I was in, and was incredibly powerful. Not to say that as I've grown up, there's some things that I've outgrown, but I am so excited to watch the next episode, and I feel just so warm and fuzzy right now. It is a very pleasant, kind of unusual experience in this day and age where so much media seems so much more brutal. There's something so lyrical and beautiful about this series, and I'm just so excited where it's going to go.